Hi guys, ignore my amateur dance steps. I usually feel this excited when I'm about to beat my face. Today I'm going to be taking you guys on a journey, so come with me back to the days when I used to go to my 9 to 5. There was a time when I used to wake up very early in the morning, 4:30, get ready and leave my house before 5:30 so that I beat Lagos traffic to get to my office by 8 a.m. Thank God that those days are over. Thank God for the pandemic. I don't know whether I should be thanking God for the pandemic, but without the pandemic, I will not be able to have the opportunity to work from home, which is my current situation now. But maybe that's a conversation for another day. Let's get back to the topic of today. I want to show you guys how I used to do my makeup when I was going to work every day and I wanted to look my best because I was not getting enough sleep and I was tired most of the time every single day. Makeup was an important part of my day, so I make sure to get to work early, do my makeup, look alive before work resumes. And this is exactly what I used to do on my face. Because this is a simple routine, the brows are very, very important. In fact, if you don't do anything on your face and you have well-structured, well-groomed brows, you look alive, you look good. Your lashes as well are important, but I don't think they are as important as the brows. So I start with that. I just do my usual filling in. I have a decent amount of hair on my brow, so I don't do too much. I just fill in the sparse areas following the natural of my brows. After I finish filling it in, I'm going to go in with a foundation. Yeah, not concealer. Use a foundation. It's best to use a foundation because it's easier to blend out one and it's not so prominent as concealer. And because this is a very simple process, you don't want to do too much and you don't want to do anything that is going to be too difficult to blend out. So yeah, clean the brows with foundation. I'm using this 2-edge brush. One side has like a flat angled shape that I use to define the brow and the other end is more fluffier, so I use that to blend that out. I make sure to drag that onto my lid so that that is even and the dark circles are covered properly. As you can see, there's just something that defined brows does to your face. After I'm done with my brows, I'm going to go in with a primer and I'm just going to rub that into my skin before going in with the same foundation that I used to clean my brows and a brush, and I just distribute this all over my face. If you are looking to do your makeup quickly, use brushes. They are the fastest way to blend out your foundation. So you would see that all of the steps that I'm doing in this video, I'm going to use brush because they are easy to carry around, they are quick. So that was the tool of choice for me. After I've applied my foundation, I'm going to go in with a little concealer just in the areas of my face that I want to highlight, and this would help weaken those areas. I did not use too much because there is no time to bake, so I just applied a little. I went in with the same brush, the one I used to blend out the foundation for my brows, and I just used this first to distribute the concealer in the areas that I applied it, and then I went in with the same brush that I used to apply my foundation to just blend this out properly. I used that to tone down the concealer shade so that it's not too bright, again because I don't want to set it, I don't want to look off, so I just want my under eye and T-zone to look bright. So I'm just going to use that brush to blend out the concealer so it looks natural. After blending in my concealer, I'm just going to go in with a little blush, not too much, just very, very little, and I'm just going to dust that on my cheeks. Then I'm going to go in with this palette. I have had this for the longest time. Honestly, I can't even remember when I got it. And I'm just going to use the light powder in the areas where I highlighted my face, and then the dark shade I'm going to use to bronze. also dusted a little of that light powder on my lid as well, because you don't want to have oily lid at the end of the day. Now I'm just going to set the whole of my face using a face powder. And then I'll go in with a setting spray. Now for the finishing touches, I'm going to line my eyelids. I'm using a liquid eyeliner. So I just lined my eye and applied some mascara. I did about 2 or 3 coats so that my lashes pop, because I'm not using artificial lashes. Then over to my lips, I'm going to be using this liquid lip stain that I got from Sephora. But first, before I go in with the lip stain, I'm going to line my lips first, and I'm using a brown pencil to just do that. I think this one is the molasses one from Sephora. But you don't have to use that. Back in the day, I used to use the same brown pencil that I use for my brow to just line my lips. I still do it even to today, and it works fine as well. I just do that and then go in with the lip stain. This is a step that I did not used to do, honestly, but it is something that is going to save you a lot of embarrassment if you don't want to be transferring makeup to everybody that you hug and staining people's shirts up and down. So just go in with a fixing spray, something that is going to keep your makeup locked in and make it non-transferable. That's it. That's all you need to come alive at work. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.